What's going on, guys? All right, so I'm feeling a lot better. I was pretty sick the last few days. Yeah, I've just gotten so stiff from doing nothing but like sitting on the couch for so long. So I'm gonna do some stretches. Let me turn the TV off, actually. All right, just wait a couple minutes for everybody to drop in. Can you guys hear me? How's my audio? All right, there we go. Like sit all day and you need to do stretches, your hips are probably tight. So this is a really simple and easy one. You're going to probably want to take your socks off because you want grip. Or you can do this on the floor, but basically put one foot up in front. Just lean like this. My hips are super tight. And switch. So one foot up in front, and then you kind of want this. You want this leg to be like just vertical. Oh man, super tight. All right, so I just did some stretches. All right, we got 31 people in the stream. All right, so I'm just doing some stretches to open up the hips. If you work a desk job, it's really good for you. So this is one of the stretches I was doing earlier. I don't know if you saw. Basically, you just want to put one leg up in front. You want to kind of straight, and then all the weight on the heel. And then you just kind of want to bend forward. And then you're going to feel like a bunch of tightness in this leg over here, like on your quad and the inside. Okay, let's see. Leslie McClenny. Leslie, I don't remember you. I don't, but thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. How are you, Leslie? Oh, so I've been sick the last few days, and I've been doing nothing but like sitting on the couch. And I've just gotten so stiff in just like that short amount of time because I'm not doing anything. So I'm just doing some stretching. I'm still a little bit sick, but I think some stretching is good. Okay. Sheila, what's going on, Sheila? Thanks for dropping in. Okay. So Sheila says, yeah, so I'm just doing some stretches. Whenever I'm sick, I don't exercise when I'm sick. It's just always a bad formula. But I will stretch. I will stretch when I'm sick. Yeah. So this is another good one too. For me, because I work a desk job and I've spent so many years as a student, this is a good one for hips, for hip mobility. Okay. Thank you, Sheila. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Okay, so basically, you just kind of want to sit like how I am, or you can sit upright, whatever. But okay. And then heels on the floor, and then get your feet like a little bit apart, and then and just like hold. So kind of your legs are like at like a 90 degree, if you can see mine. You just kind of switch. Literally, like I spent my entire life at a desk, and now I spend all my life at a desk because I work a 9 to 5, and just my hips get so incredibly tight. So this kind of like reverses all the tightness. All right, cool. And then another one is basically really simple. It's kind of like so basically, like, I can't really describe what I'm doing, but you just want to put your legs at like a 90 degree and kind of like sit straight. You can use your arms to like support yourself and stay balanced. So basically, we're just opening up the hips because everything just gets really tight, especially if you're in a sitting position. So for me, my right side is way tighter than my left always. I'm right side dominated, so I think that's why. Whew. Yeah. Oh. All right, and so that's kind of it, like for the hips to kind of open. Those are just like real simple exercises. And then I think too, it's really important to like, these are just basic static stretches, just like stretch out your hamstrings. So I'll do like workout live streams during the week. But this week was different. I got really thrown off. I'm in Michigan and we got hit with a really bad cold winter storm. And I was sick. I was sick on like Monday, but I went into work for 2 days sick, and then I got worse. And then I went into work Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I took Thursday off. Luckily, my work was off on Friday, so I only used like 1 day of personal time. Okay, so my legs feel good. Everything kind of feels like stretched out. And then this is just an easy one. If you can do this like 5 to 10 minutes a day, it's so good for you. Keep you all limbered up and loose. The worst thing for human beings is sedentary lifestyles. And we all live very sedentary lifestyles for the most part. So this is another tool that I always keep in my living room. I don't know if you guys have seen these. So this is a chirp wheel. It's basically like a foam roller on steroids. And I think this was on like Shark Tank. But anyway, basically, I'm going to turn the camera. So I'm just in my living room right now. I have a very small house. So not a lot of space. But enough space to do some stretches. So basically with the chirp wheel, you put it behind your back like this. So I'll kind of like angle it more here. There's my dog. Okay, so you can see I'm wearing a hoodie right now because I'm cold and sick. Okay, so you just lay back on the chirp wheel, and if you hear some cracks, that's okay. You're gonna probably hear some cracks because your spine. And then you just kind of roll back and forth. And if you hear like a snap, crackle, pop, like Rice Krispies, that's probably normal because I always do. Oh, it's like going to the chiropractor. It's like going to the chiropractor and they have these roller tables at the chiropractor, and it's basically kind of like the same thing. So I remember the first time I used this thing, it hurt like crazy the first time. And then as time went on, it hurt less and less. So what I like to do is like just lay back and stretch. If you have a hunchback, from like looking down all the time, looking down at kids, or at a desk job, or you're always reading, we're always so hunched over. Like there seems to be like a hunchback problem, especially among like professionals who have desk jobs. You know, Hunchback of Notre Dame. So this basically reverses that. You know, but I do this like every day just to reverse all the damage from my desk job. I work as a engineer full time. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whew. Monty, what up, Monty? Hey. All right, guys, there it is, the chirp wheel. Monty, thanks for dropping in. Kiamet, what's up, man? I'm doing okay. I'm still like recovering from my sickness. So I figured I'd do some stretches. I've been like sitting on the couch for the last couple of days, and I've gotten really tight and really stiff just from like not moving so much. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? Monty, how are you? Kiamet. I don't know if Sheila's still in here, or Leslie. But yeah, that's my chirp wheel, guys. I love this thing. I actually saw these on at Costco. Rich, what up, Rich? What's going on? Rich, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, Monty, I did, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I figured, I'm like, I hope he's doing all right. Rich, thanks for dropping in, man. I know it's a school night. Treating the sickness, like literally just like rest and recovery. So I don't like to take any like medications because all that stuff is really hard on like your liver and your kidneys and all that. So I don't take any of that stuff. So just like rest and recovery. That's it. Soup, food. That's about it. Like my wife took care of me really well. Just kind of just sitting on the couch and doing nothing. Yeah. I feel bad when I get sick because I just feel like my wife has to do a lot. because I'm just like headache, sick. And then what happened is my eye got infected. So I woke up one morning and my eye was like crusty, super, super crusty, and then swollen. And my wife is like, "What's wrong with your eye? It's inflamed." And apparently, when you get sick, if you have like a common cold and you can cough and you can get an eye infection because like the droplets or whatever can get in your eye and then infect your eye. So it's like really bad. No medication. The over-the-counter medication, it only takes away the symptoms. It doesn't actually treat like the root cause, like the virus. The only thing that treats the virus is probably going to be like your own immune system fighting it. So, yeah, the worst thing I used to when I was younger, right? I know I'm still young, but like when I was younger and dumber, um, I used to work out when I was sick, and that's a terrible thing to do because your body is already expending lots of energy and resources to fight the infection in your body. And you going and exercising is just using up more of that precious energy. So all that does is just delay the onset of like healing and recovery. So the best thing you can do when you're sick is conserve your energy and consume like lots of calories and hot fluids because that will give your body the energy to fight off whatever infection that you have. Okay, hey, I got on the rugby team, but I'm a scrawny small guy. Do you think I'm cooked? I hope you... Rich, no, I don't think you're cooked, man. I think you'll be fine, bro. Like being a small guy and scrawny isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't know how it is. I don't know how rugby and football differ, but like if you're smaller, you're probably faster and more agile than like the big burly guys. So you have an advantage, you know, small and fast and able to kind of like run around the big guys. So just be careful when you get hit. Just know how to take a hit and know how to land. I think you'll be fine. But I think it's great that you're on the rugby team. Congrats. Kiamet, God bless you, bro. Got to learn some German from you. Monty, okay, ever weighted and had. Yeah, the heaviest I was like was 225 or like 229. Right now I'm 190. Yeah, I would say like 225. Yeah, I was really overweight. Yeah, really fat. Yeah. Yeah, I've been fat and overweight. Yeah. It was because of my own decisions. Heaviest time I ever was like when I finished school, when I finished undergraduate school, got my engineering degree, especially the last year. I got some pictures, but I was like really, really overweight. Yeah, Rich. Hey, congrats on the rugby thing. That's a big deal. You're not cooked, man. Don't worry about that. But yeah, guys, I love my chirp wheel. I'll show you guys this. So I keep these in my living room. This is my living room. I don't know if you guys... Joy. There's Joy. Yeah. I have a very small house, guys. I live in a condo. Anyway, this is my... so I've done a video about this. So this is it's like a massage gun. And it basically has like all these attachments. So you basically like, this one is for your spine. You basically just, it's a massage gun. You just kind of turn it on and then if you have like pain somewhere, the vibration is like really, really strong. So like if I'm sore somewhere or like sore on my legs, this thing does a really good job. And the dog came over to see. Joy, where are you going, Joy? Oh yeah, he has a mullet. Yeah. Hey, what type of hairstyles do you guys have, FYI? So I'll tell you guys a secret. I buzzed my head forever. So if you see a lot of my shorts, um, if you see a lot of my shorts, like you'll see I had a buzzed head because I buzzed my head for years, and I'll tell you why. Because I have been like literally like so broke my entire life. So one way I would save money is I would never go to a barber. Um, I would just simply cut my own hair with. I have a machine. My mom gave me like a pair of clippers, and I would just buzz my head at a zero. So I would never have to go to a barber and spend money, and I would never have to spend money on expensive hair gel or hair products. And I never had time. So like two things I've never had in my life ever: money or time. I never had money or time. Um, Now I'm older and I'm working. Of course, I have a little bit more money, but I still never have any time. So that hasn't changed. Um, but yeah, I always cut my hair for years. Okay, okay. Healthy brownies. Healthy brown. Yeah. So Monty, my wife actually makes high protein chocolate brownies, and she'll make them for me. They're delicious. Okay. Yeah, high protein brownies. They're really tasty. 12 grams of protein each. They're actually like muffins, but they're brownies, but she'll do them in like a muffin mold. Okay, color. My eyes are like a dark brown or like a black. Okay. Monty, I think I told you my age, 32. Zucchini, yes, zucchini is delicious. It's very popular in the Middle Eastern diet. I love zucchini. Zucchini is actually a fruit, fun fact. And zucchini is super low on calories. So if you want to like lose weight, zucchini is a really good option because it's super fibrous, super filling, and very low on calories. It's more of a bowl cut. Most people have low taper fade. Yeah, okay, bowl cut. Yeah, nice. Okay, a bowl cut. I got to see what a bowl cut looks like. Okay. Favorite cereal as a kid. Favorite cereal as a kid. Man, Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes are king. The sugar. Oh my gosh, sugar. Honestly, like I've started like several YouTube channels over the years, right? So like, do I wish I started? I wish I started this channel in 2022. Yeah, I did, but I don't know if I would have been like ready for it mentally, to be honest. Because in 2022, let's see, what was I doing? 2022 was like a hard year. I just had gotten married, so I was newly married. Maybe like maybe 2 or 3 years into my job. Um, like I mean I like here's the thing about the earliness thing. Like I wish I started a lot of things earlier, but like I don't know if I would be ready for them like with my mentality or mindset at that age or at that time. Reason being is like I just was in a different headspace then. I wasn't thinking. I was like my mind was like, okay, I need to like work on my job. I need to like work on my marriage. I need to like finish this master's degree. Um, but yeah, of course, I do wish I started like this channel in 2022, but like starting it like 2 or 3 years later, I don't think makes too much of a big difference in like the grand scheme, the grand timeline of things. You know, like what's the rush to like get big and be huge and like it's like I think all these things happen like when they happen, you know. Okay, Monty, look up Walla Brothers. Can I send a chat? Enter text for chat. Yeah, my first was this. Wallah. I was like 16. Okay, did you get that? Oh, okay. That was my first YouTube channel. It was like a comedic sketch making fun of Arabic people because I was Arabic. But it was just kind of, it was all comedy, entertainment. You can check it out. And then I did another one that was like finance. It was called Wealth Science X. And then I did another one. It was called To the Skies. It was a podcast. I did that for a whole year. And then finally it dawned on me. I'm like, bro, you've been doing fitness your whole life. Like, why don't you just do like a fitness channel? Um, but like doing fitness, like fitness is the most saturated market on YouTube. Um, but it's just like, well, like, what are you going to do on fitness? Are you going to compete with, well, it's not even really competing, but there's so many like shredded, like 25-year-olds on YouTube with way better genetics, way better lighting, way better everything. I'm not trying to compete with those guys. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not trying to compete with anybody on YouTube. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out and develop my own unique niche, which is what I'm honestly still figuring that out because I'm still like a new creator on this platform. So far, my niche is actually, let me ask you guys, what do you think the YouTube channel niche is about? Like I appreciate you guys. You guys have been following it for a while. You know what's up. You 10,000? I don't know honestly. I have no idea. Um, I'm not sure. This whole YouTube thing I'm finding is super non-linear. So like I'd rather have like a small I'd rather have a very small subscriber base than um, than like a massive subscriber base, but like the quality of the community and the fans. So like basically better to have the higher quality than the more quantity. So like, okay, let's say let's say like Mr. Beast has, I don't know, 100 million subs or something crazy, right? Um, it's hard to like build good quality relationships with that many people. All right, guys, I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to work on the splits. So the question was, Rich, what do you think the channel niche is? Because I'm still like figuring that out. All right, guys. So what I'm doing right here is I am using like the wall, and my dream has always been able to be flexible enough to do the splits. And so what I'm doing is just using the wall. Clean, clean Gadil. What's up, bro, from Turkey? The Günaydın. Yeah, Rich, I want so like what do you guys think the channel niche is? Like if you guys look at the channel, what do you think it is? Because I'm still trying to figure that out. Like I'm still really new at this. And I like I'm trying to narrow in the niche. Like right now, my niche is like it's time and money saving fitness and nutrition for busy students and professionals. I don't know, Monty. I have no idea. quickly hit 25K. The thing is like, here's the thing, guys. So there's a saint, I think it was like Saint Paisios. He's an Orthodox saint. And he drops a lot of great wisdom. And he says this, right? Whatever is scattered by the wind, whatever is gained by the wind is scattered by the wind. Also, another way to say it is like easy come, easy go. Or what goes around, or whatever rises quick falls just as fast. So what I want to just like mention to you guys seem like a younger audience base, especially you, Monty. Is like if things grow too fast, they're unlikely to last very long, and they don't grow powerfully, if that makes any sense. So the only real thing that lasts and withstands like the test of time is literally that. So like when things grow slower and take more time, right? You don't want things to be too slow, but you don't want them to be too fast, right? But if they're too fast, they can just come down really quickly, you know? So like even like a lot of people don't understand this, is like if you were to, it's like the same thing in the gym, right? Like you don't just go into the gym and you immediately, after 2 weeks you're like, okay, I'm playing around with the 100-pound dumbbells. Like it takes a long time to grow strength in order to get to that level, right? And let's say somehow you were magically able to hit those 100 pounds dumbbells in the gym, right? Or let's say you did a lot of steroids, okay, and you put on 30 pounds of muscle in like 2 months, and you go to lift really heavy weight. Well, guess what? That's really bad because your muscles may be massive, but your tendons, your joints, and your ligaments haven't grown to like handle that type of weight. So I'm okay if things take longer than, or take as long as they need to be. Like it's everything's like a long-term game. 10 years from now, Monty, I honestly don't know. This whole YouTube thing is very non-linear. It's I'm not sure. All right, so anyway, I'm doing this stretch right here. So I'm trying to, it's going to take a while, but my dream's always been, to do the splits. So right now I'm using the wall. And I'm just kind of like slowly inching myself forward. Oh. Okay. Wasim, what's up? Okay, okay. Giuseppe Pila. No, never been to jail. Never. I was actually just watching 60 Days In. Me and my wife love watching that show. Oh. Man, the splits are hard, guys. Jeez. Okay. I heard wrestlers, when they take steroids, their hearts go kaboom. Yeah. The thing is a lot of like what steroids does is your muscle, your heart is a muscle. So when you take like steroids, you're taking testosterone or human growth hormone, HGH. What happens is your heart is a muscle, and it also grows. So it's just really bad when you take all that stuff. It makes everything grow. So your heart grows bigger. And again, there's more stress now being put on your heart because it has to pump blood through all those muscles. Wasim, Habibi, I'm good, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going better for you. Yeah, guys, it's better to be natural and stay away from the drugs. I think like it depends on the context, right? So like there's people who take testosterone, but like those are typically like older, like let's say you're in your 70s, let's say you're in your 60s and or your 70s, and you have like critically low testosterone levels, and you go to the doctor and he's like, hey, you know, like you need testosterone and your body's not making it anymore, like, you know, like take this testosterone therapy. Like that's different, you know. But like a lot of guys, they're like teenagers or they're in their 20s and they're like, oh, I just want to stack on muscle, let me take all this, you know, let me take all this testosterone. Like that's stupid. Is my brain a muscle? Yeah, your brain is a muscle, Rich. Yeah, if you don't use it, you lose it. It's not literally a muscle, but it works like a muscle. Where if you, the more you train it, the better it gets. I am not that guy. What up, bro? Habibi kifak. Okay. Let's see. I am not that guy said. Okay, he said. فعاي. What? Okay. برو معلش تحكي في الانجليزي، بعرفش اقرا العربي كتير. Wasim, what's up, bro? I'm just so I'm like slightly sick. I'm recovering. أنا كنت مريض ويعني هلا صاير شوي أحسن، بس يعني شوي مريض هلا. I am not that guy says. See, Ardi, what? Ardu. Okay. Ardwa. What is that in Arabic? Yeah. Guys, how was your week, by the way? Rich, did you get hit with the cold, like with the cold storm? Oh, it's not Arabic, it's Urdu. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, then there's no way I would understand. Okay. Well, I'm not that guy. Thank you for like dropping into the stream. Um, yeah, Urdu is way different than Arabic. Urdu, okay. Rich, oh my gosh. Okay, if my brain is a muscle, freeze me then. Okay. Okay, I mean, Rich, technically that would work, but like, I don't think that's healthy for you. Yeah, so I'm in Michigan. We got hit with like a winter storm. It snowed pretty bad. It's real cold here. It got to like -6 Fahrenheit a couple days. It was super cold. Do you think somebody wants to school with me who wants to school? Probably not, Monty. I don't think so. Goes to school with you? I'm not sure. Channel's still like in its infancy. Only like I think like 319 subs or something. Okay, I am not that guy. Man, my wife is cooking up some really good shrimp. I can smell it. It smells so good. Yeah. All right, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can keep doing these split stretches. So I'm just using the wall. I think after a year of doing this, like all day, it will work. Her jumped on a chair and broke it. Okay, yeah, my parents don't watch my channel. No. Like, so let me tell you about this. Um, my parents are great parents. But like, I don't know what they think of my YouTube channel. Again, when you have Middle Eastern parents, okay, whenever you have like, you know, foreign parents, like, you know, Arabic, especially, you have three choices: doctor, lawyer, or engineer. So if you tell your parents like, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, it doesn't like register in the same way. It's almost like it's kind of like a waste of time, you know. Maybe they won't tell it to you directly, but it's just like, okay, you know, why are you like filming yourself on a YouTube channel? Like, go to school, get a job, and like that's about it. So I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, ooh, thank you, darling. Oh, that looks good. Thank you. Okay, my wife is awesome. Check this out, guys. She made me some bomb food. Look at this. I got shrimp, and then mixed vegetables. They're like really small, tiny shrimp. Video ideas: eat kangaroo live. I've never jumped on a chair and broke it, Monty. Mm, mm. Shrimp is bomb. My gosh, it's delicious. Mm. We usually don't buy shrimp. Okay. Eat kangaroo. Hey, what is Rich? What does kangaroo taste like, man? Room tour. Mm. My wife is awesome. It's vegetables, cooked vegetables, and shrimp. This is the first time we actually buy shrimp. We don't usually buy it. Because shrimp and all seafood, has like lots of heavy metals in it. So try not to eat too much of it. Especially shrimp. Shrimp is high in, I think, like cadmium. Because shrimp is like one of those animals that's at the bottom of like the water with the ocean. So I don't know. So we bought a bag of shrimp though. It's wild caught. Okay, it tastes like brisket but chewy. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely, Monty. The expiration date. Yeah. Honestly, I like shrimp. I think shrimp, like the only fast foods I like to eat are gonna be, sorry, the only fish food I like is like fish fillet. So I'll eat any fish fillet is good as long as it's like deboned properly. I like shrimp. I do not like shellfish. I think oysters are gross. Oysters freak me out. Um, I think lobster tastes pretty good though. Okay, shrimp are like the cockroaches of the sea. Yeah. Okay, have you ever eaten something past the expiration date? Oh yeah, of course. What are some things? Let me think. What are some things I've eaten? Probably like boxed or canned goods. Shrimps. Okay, do you eat? Yeah, Cheetos are bomb. Flaming hot Cheetos are really good. They're just full of a lot of like additives and preservatives and like red 40. But I do love Cheetos. All the colorings are going away though because the new health administration, Kennedy, is getting rid of all that stuff. What do you call heavy metal banned seafood? I made a joke on the spot. Is it good? Hold on. Oh, okay. What do you call a heavy metal band? Seafood. Oh my gosh, that's Rich. That's funny, dude. Okay, wild caught. You catch yourself and you catch other. Okay. Okay. What is it? Saktianda. Thanks for dropping in the chat. Anchovies. Anchovies smell terrible. Yeah, I don't like anchovies. They smell horrible. Okay, if your name wasn't Tony, what would it be? My mom wanted to name me Timothy when I was younger. She wanted to name me Timothy. I'm like, thank God my name isn't Timothy. Well, Timothy was one of the apostles, but like I'm just this Arabic looking dude. So if my name was Tim, it would kind of be like an oxymoron, you know? Yeah. Yeah, anchovies. Some people like anchovies on their pizza. I'm not one of those people. It's like weird. Yeah. Guys, shout out to my wife. She's awesome. Um, guys, like, if I could just give you a piece of unsolicited, um, like, advice, find a great wife who's gonna take care of you and love you, and like do all the domestic duties, like cook for you, so you can just focus on like working, your job, making money, and providing, because it makes life way easier. Mm. Okay, my name is my name actual name is Anthony, but everybody calls me Tony. My dad named me. My dad named me after a spaghetti commercial. So there was a spaghetti commercial, and there was a kid named Anthony in it. And then he liked the commercial. He liked the kid. He's like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna name my kid Anthony." So yeah, spaghetti commercial. Isn't that funny how life works? Tony Stark is awesome though because he's a super smart engineer. Okay, do you dislike burnt food and pies? Yeah, yeah. I like pies. Don't like burnt food. PK Entertainer, thanks for dropping in, man. No, I'm not Italian. I'm Palestinian, which is Mediterranean, so very close to Italy. Yeah, Anthony, Anthony. I'm not Antonio. Okay. Yeah, Monty. Uh, okay, so okay, let's see. Tash Pagan Mateto. What up? What up? I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but Matete. Monty, so to answer your question, yeah, I had a huge phobia of clowns when I was growing up. Clowns. I saw that movie It. You guys heard of It? I saw that movie as a kid. Don't show that to like kids. I don't know why I saw that. You know, my parents were like great parents, but like they were like busy just trying to survive. So like a lot of things slipped through the cracks. So like I would just watch TV and It came on and Killer Clown. I was horrified of clowns up until my teenage years. And a huge fan of Spider-Man. It is a terrible movie. I hate clowns. I don't like I still as an adult, as a fully grown man, I don't like clowns. They're freaky and it's always just like stuck with me. Killer clowns from that movie as a kid, just traumatic, terrible. I do not like It. Imagine seeing that as a kid. I'm just like terrified to like go near a sink or a shower. Hard pass, man. I'm not gonna watch that. 32 years old, grown man. I'm good. So I work as I'm a mechanical engineer, which is very like broad, but like specifically, I do. It's called finite element analysis. So they're basically like structural simulations. So like, if you have like a part on a car or something in a house or like a building, you basically simulate that object in a computer with materials, constraints, boundary conditions, and then you put force loads on it, and you see how that thing responds. If it can't handle the load, you'll see the stress values peak beyond what the material can handle. And that's how a lot of like buildings, architecture, components, vehicles, pretty much everything, big bolts, designs, all withstand like the loads that they're put under. Yeah, I love Tony Stark. Rich, yeah. You make the matrix. So if you look up finite element analysis, all you do is create matrices. It's matrix math. Exactly right. That's where the term matrix comes from. Is anytime you have a matrix is just like rows and columns of numbers. And that's exactly what simulations are. When I was a kid, I was scared of the movie Coraline and Mufasa. Yeah. Yeah, Monty. A lot of these movies, man, they're so traumatic, and I don't like them. Especially Lion King. Coraline is low key like really dark and kind of demonic. Thunderstorms. Yeah, I grew up scared of thunderstorms too. Sorry about that. Nice, finally. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Hey, just okay. PK Entertainer, just to give you an idea. Um, like this is where people think I'm crazy. Is literally like I went to school and got a bachelor and then a master in engineering. And since day one, before I did any of that nonsense, my dream has always been to just like be a YouTuber. But I went through all that schooling just to kind of like realize it was the same. Also, too, like when you have Middle Eastern parents, like there's a lot of pressure to like go to school, get a job, and keep that job. And that's kind of it, you know. Okay, PK, thanks for the sub. Okay, John Wick. John Wick is awesome, man. Listen, my wife doesn't like John Wick because there's no storyline. But really, for us guys, I'll speak for myself. I could care less if there's a storyline, if there's tons of action-packed shooting and violence. So I'm totally fine with that. Chucky, okay, I was scared of Reptar and fighting Rugrats. Okay. Yeah, Chucky, listen, guys. Chucky, guys, please do me a favor. Like, don't watch these horror movies. You know, I don't know what your guys' religion is, but like, you know, I don't watch those movies because they invite like demonic like presence, and they just invite like, I'll just say like, they just invite bad things into your house, and they're not good for your soul. Like, they are not good for you. Those horror movies are not good for you. Violence is different, right? But when things are like dark and demonic and horror and like stuff like it and really, really dark, and there's like a spiritual side to them like that, there is consequences for watching that. So just be careful with that. I just don't watch that stuff, period. Because I don't want demonic stuff in my house. I don't want any of that. I don't want nothing to do with that stuff. So I'm good. Okay. C saying, what's up? C saying, okay. Okay, half the Disney movie Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yep. Okay. It's a bit laggy. Okay, Lion King. Lion King isn't scary. I just said it's traumatic, as in like it's very sad. Like the beginning scene is like his dad getting like trampled on and murdered by Scar. I was also scared of the witch. Yes, Snow White. Yep. Okay, parents. Yeah, parents want what's best. Like here's the thing, right? Like I'm a millennial. I was born in '93, and like my parents, they just their mindset was like, go to school, get a job, go to school, get a job, go to school, get a job. And like my whole, like basically like mostly all millennials, that is the narrative that they kind of like followed and were like taught. It's never like, hey, you know, start a business. Hey, like be creative. It's go to school, get a job. Again, they're training you to be middle class worker bees. And I don't blame them for thinking that, because it's when that's all you know, that's all you know. But if you hang around like people who are entrepreneurial minded, people who are like creative, think outside the box thinkers, and you see how they think and live, and they 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 just do things kind of like how they want, right? Like that, for me, that it lit a flame as a young age. Guys, this is my dog Joy. Joy, say hi. Joy's my my pit bull. Oh. I get plenty of. She smells the shrimp. That's why she's smelling the shrimp. She's smelling the food. Let's see, dogs smell in colors, guys. Okay. When I was younger, I watched iCarly. Yeah. PK Entertainer. What do you do for work? I'm just curious. What do you guys all do for work? I know some of you guys are students, but like just drop it in the chat. Like, what do you guys do for work? I don't watch scary movies. Disney Channel. Okay. Amphibia, Owl House, Gravity Falls. Okay. I love it's a movie called Taken. What scared me. Keep in mind, that was super interesting. This movie. Taken, is that the one with Liam Neeson where he's like, I'll find you and I'll kill you? Is that the one? Okay, she's so cute. Thank you, C. When I was younger, I used to be obsessed with SpongeBob, but not really. I still like SpongeBob, Monty. Okay, PK Entertainer, man. Hey, greetings. Nice to meet another engineer. And congrats about graduating as a software engineer. That's awesome. So I'm guessing you went to school, you got a job. Hey, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like the way I see my job, I'm grateful for it because it's finally finished eating. I love my job because, yeah, it's demanding, it's hard, but like I'm married. We don't have any kids yet, but like it pays the bills, keeps a roof above my head. Yeah, it takes a lot of time and energy, but it provides an income to do like other things that I want. One of them is like this YouTube channel. You know, in a few months, me and my wife are planning to take like a all-inclusive vacation. So like I look at the job, you know, as a stepping stone. I don't think I want to stay in it forever. I've been in my current job. I graduated in 2018. I've been in my current job for like 7 years now. I like it. It took me 5 years to basically like pay off like all debt, finally like break even financially. So just in like the last, I would say like 2 years, like, you know, me and my wife are just finally being comfortable. Okay, the lag. Okay, is there a lag, guys? Let me see. I don't know how to fix the lag. Hold up. My quiet frame. What's up, my quiet frame? Okay. Guys, I have really good internet. I made sure to invest in very quality internet. I got mesh 5G Wi-Fi in my house. PK Entertainer probably knows what's up. Okay, Greem Shakira, what up? Okay, I am born in USA, but I'm Palestinian Middle Eastern descent. Rich, I think your internet is a little bit slow. I don't think it's on my end. I'm gonna do a quick speed test right here. Let's see what the internet's at. Let's see. All right, I'm pushing pretty high on the internet, like 2. like 250 megabyte download. Let's see my upload speed. Okay. Yeah, Grim Shakira. Okay. Yo, okay. Rosali says, yo, you look like, okay, Hyunjin from Stray Kids. Okay, my upload's 16 megabytes a second, so that might be like slow actually. Okay, let's see let's see this guy. Okay. Hyunjin from, let's see. Okay, I mean I'm close to Indian boy. I mean I am like Arabic, Palestinian, Middle Eastern, so like I guess I would be close to Indian boy. Okay. Okay, Hyun Jin. What is Hyun Jin? Let's see. Let's see what Hyun Jin is. All right. Hyun Stray Kids. What? How does, okay, do you guys, okay, so guys, do I honestly look like this uh South Korean white boy with long hair? Not even close, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let me catch up on all these. Okay. When I was younger, I used to think that the High School Musical movies were for teenagers and up. I don't like musicals, Monty. They get on my nerves. Lacey, what's up? Okay. Uh, isn't he fine, bruh? He's a guy. Okay, no. No. No, I like guys, like I'm gonna just tell you something straight up. Like, I'm sure this dude is a cool guy, but he's very feminine looking. And I don't understand the feminine look with guys. Like, this is not manly. This is very feminine, and it's kind of like a perversion. So no, I think this dude should like put on 20 pounds of muscle, cut his hair, and stop with the looks maxing nonsense, because this is just it's just lame. It's pathetic. I don't want to look like a girl. Yeah, no, I don't like guys. Okay, listen. There's you guys know what look maxing is? So looks maxing, if you guys don't know, I'll explain. Okay, look up Bang Chan. Yeah, this is like, guys, this is very like, okay, this guy's a little bit less, but it's just very like, bro, like you got like this is like perversion. I don't like this. This is like blurring the lines between men and women. So I don't like this like very feminine look. Like, bro, go hit the gym, like get some like roughness onto your face, like this is very like, this guy's looked like he hasn't worked a day in his life. Nasias trust. Okay. When I was younger at school, I got kicked in basketball field. A teenager yelled at me even though the ball came from the field. Okay. Okay. Interesting story, Monty. Guys, so like there's a difference between like looks maxing and then like grooming yourself. Like looks maxing is like you're spending way too much time just trying to look good, and like you're doing stuff like this guy, perfect skincare routine and stuff, and like all these weird feminine poses, and doing your eyebrows all the time. Like, cut your hair, wash your face, take a shower, trim your beard, get a haircut, work out, and that's it. But like don't just focus, oh my gosh, I gotta look the best and like take the best pictures and the best photos and all that. Okay. Rosalie, okay, Rosalie is probably a woman. Okay, sorry, let me get, okay, let me catch up. Yeah, a lot of these like K-pop guys are very effeminate. Okay. I am not that guy is okay laughing. Okay. Bad Bunny. I know who Bad Bunny is. Yeah, I don't, guys, I'm gonna just say something, okay? I'm gonna just drop this, right? I'll look up Bad Bunny. I don't know if you guys want to hear my opinion, but okay. Yeah, Bad Bunny is like, I don't know, like this third eye. This is kind of like, you know, Eastern pagan Reiki, you know, vibes. This I don't know. This guy's weird. You know, a lot of these people are just like really weird guys. I don't understand what the what the what the fascination is with these people. They're I don't know, like when I see okay, the third eye, that's a spiritual thing. Like that is from a pagan Hindu religion, and that is kind of like demonic. It's weird. You can't say he's chopped, bruh. Okay. Yeah, Lady Gaga. Guys, I'm just going to say this. A lot of these singers, celebrities, have lots of demonic influence, especially Lady Gaga. And I'm positive Bad Bunny has lots of demonic influence. And I'm not saying that to trash them in any negative way. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like everything, like I'm just to give you some context, and I'm not trying to debate anybody. I'm sharing this from a place of love. Um, there's a spiritual aspect to a lot of things. So I'm an Orthodox Christian. And so like music, especially a lot of the very popular celebrities, there's always a spiritual side to them. And like Lady Gaga, Joy, Joy, stop it. Joy, stop it. Sorry, my dog's licking. There's a spiritual side to it. And like, you know, if I'll just say this, if you actually like are aware of these things, like you'll see them plain as day. Um, Jesus reveals these things to his followers, his people, his disciples. And like there's a spiritual side to these things. Lady Gaga is very like a lot of not just her, but lots of these other celebrities, lots of demonic influence, tons and tons. It's very dark. It's very malicious. It's very malevolent. There's something sinister about it. So just like be careful what you listen to, what you let into your house, what you let into your mind, because all of these things have influence, you know. Rich, glad you fixed the lag. Okay, just realize it's the 12. Okay, hey, Rich, get some sleep, man, please. All right, I'm gonna end the stream because I'm over. Rosalie, I'm 32 years old. Okay, I didn't get into music until the end of 5th grade. Yeah, honestly, like the top music these days is so toxic and so like the anything mainstream. I'm just gonna say this: everything that is popular and mainstream is almost always 180 degrees opposite of what Christianity teaches, especially in the West. The West is very influenced by the Western culture is very influenced by the demonic. It's 180 degrees reversed of whatever Scripture and Jesus Christ and the church teaches us. All right. Okay, Monty used to eat hair. Rich, I'll see you, man. God bless you. And best of luck at the game. Best of luck at the game. Okay, thought you were an early 20s twin. No. I think the camera too, like you don't see my age through the camera very well. Rich, God bless you, man. Get some sleep, okay, please. So, what non-food items did you eat when you were younger? Non-food? Oh man, oh gosh, probably a lot of the gummy candies. A lot of those gummy candies are so bad for you. They're literally food coloring, like carnauba wax, and like everything is fake. Rosalie, thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. Okay, at least get to see the end of the stream. Okay. All right, guys. PK Entertainer, I don't know if you're still in the stream, but guys, I appreciate you guys dropping in. God bless you. Just stay safe, stay warm, treasure your loved ones. Tell your parents you love them, your family, your siblings, your coworkers. Just treasure your loved ones, guys, because life is fleeting. It goes by fast. And God bless you guys, okay? Free Kurdistan and its people, okay. Arhan Dogan, thanks for dropping in, man, all right? Okay, guys, I'll leave the stream open for like a couple more seconds if you want to say anything, but I really enjoyed the stream. Monty, thank you. Monty, God bless you, bro. You're a huge fan. When I start doing the memberships, stay active because I'll have the option to give like free membership. And I'll definitely like give you a free membership for being like founding supporter. Okay, guys. God bless you. Have a good work week. Okay. Cheers.